Hello there, my YouTube friends. So, as you'll have seen from the actual front bit that you clicked on in the first place, we have John Wick. Now this one I've actually had it on pre-order from about April, and it's took till now to come through. So, but I am delighted to have them. I really am. I love these movies. They're absolutely brilliant. You know, and I couldn't wait to get this figure in there. I do already own the one from the Matrix, Neo. So this one will go in there with Neo, and I think it's going to look superbly together. Front of the box, I mean, it really does look classy. I mean, I really do like that front end. I think that is really nice. You know, it's like a metallic-y style emblem around it, and it is raised slightly, so that's pretty good. It's an MMS 504. Inside of it, again, it's the John Wick. And it's back end. The side's pretty much the same as the side before it. Then John Wick written on that bit. It's a slip cover. So as you raise the slip cover off, you can see the internals. Yeah, and you can see already on the front here. If I can just, I don't know, say all the actual guns that you're getting with it. So let's get this stuff out, let's see what he comes with, then we'll see the character himself. Can't wait to get everything open. There you go, that's what's on the side. The back obviously contains the cast and crew that worked on this figure. The side's pretty much the same as it was before, but let's get it cracked open, guys. Accessories wise, guys, I mean, look at that lot. That for a figure like this, that is an amazing amount of accessories. You know, you do get this as well, which I know you won't be able to see fully, but it's a backdrop, you know, which I'll probably just leave as thing because I probably won't end up using it. You do get this beautiful backdrop for it, but look at all the accessories you get, guys. And I mean, this figure can go for quite a bit of money at the minute, especially on the secondary market. I got them brand spanking new, pre-ordered, and I got them for 210, guys. You know, that is a phenomenal value when you look at what you're getting. You know, it's probably the best valued figure that I think I've gotten so far when you look at all the stuff you've got. Now, yes, you're not going to have them displayed with everything unless you're really clever. Then, you know, because you're not going to have all these hands on them and that, but you have got a multitude of choice here, guys. You really do. I am really impressed with the stuff you're getting with them. I hope I'm just as impressed with the character himself. But just have a look at some of these things, guys. You start off, you've got, as per usual, your normal extra wrist pegs, which, you know, thankfully I've never had to use with a Hot Toys figure, but at least you've got them there if you need them. Hands wise, you've got some really exceptionally good things to the hands here. Nice trigger holding hand. On the opposite side, you actually do have his ring fingered hand as well, which is pretty damn good. You know, let's see him with actually his ring on. Yeah, you do have sets as well, which is unusual. Again, Hot Toys, you've surpassed yourself. You've actually made an even amount of hands for this damn thing. Yeah, pretty damn cool. You have this open sail hand, which could be used for gripping a barrel, though it's a bit more open than what I would have thought for that. Oh, it's fell over. We have this not so closed fist one. I don't know what that one's supposed to be for holding, but hey, yeah, I'm sure we might be able to work something out if I needed to, but it's there. You have two of them. You have that. You have the other version of it also, and you do have a fisted hand for this particular hand. I mean, if you look at that, so for levels of detail, you can see the veins on the back of his hand. Yeah, and they are raised Yeah, it's not like they're painted on, they are raised, so it's part of the actual mold. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Yeah, they've gone into amazing amounts of detail, and I just love the finish. Yeah, they're just awesome, totally and utterly awesome. You have two these things which you remember from the film. Yeah, that's basically the seal that they have. You put your thumbprint on in blood, and that's a seal. It's your oath that you'll do whatever it takes. And the other person puts it on, and that's it, done. So you have the open one, and we'll show you the closed one, because obviously it has the actual detail on it. Yeah, I think that is pretty damn outstanding. I don't think I'll have those type of things on display. You come with 3 sets of these gold coins. Yes, I wanted to show you all 3 because you got 3 of those. And I've only got 1 out, but you did get 5, or you have got 5 of these actual gold coins. There's actually 5 of these things, which I think is, for the size of them, that is like really clever detail that they've managed to get onto them. Yeah, so you have 5 of them. We have his little knife, which I'm hoping you've got somewhere to put it on them, where it'll be sort of somewhere visible, or maybe it's down his shoe or whatever, I don't know, but we'll have a look. And of course we have the very infamous, if I can manage to pick it up, because god damn is it small, he killed him with a goddamn pencil. Yeah, and there you go, and there's the pencil. Yeah, it is quite sharp, but it is great little details on it. Yeah, I mean, I think that's brilliant. The only thing I haven't noticed is a hand that you can actually grip it with, because the simple fact is, you know, that one is too bloody wide. So, you know, there isn't really a hand there as such for gripping the pencil, unless you're going to try and put it between those fingers or something like that, you know, then where you're supposed to put this thing. But, you know, you do have it, which is a great little detail that they have. We'll get these little things, get these things out of the way as well, you know, the standard crotch grabber, as per normal. You know me, I tend not to use these things if I can help it. I do like this display base though, I must admit, this display base is really nice. You know, really good bit of work. That is just plastic though. It's a shame that they've left this as a bit of plastic on the freaking front, and you know, it's better if it was a bit of metal on there with his name on, you know, stylize it a bit better and make it look better than what that is, because that's pretty poor. But that itself on the top there is nice, you know, I do like that. And of course you've got an array of guns, guys. I mean, loads of them, but we'll go to this one first. You know, this box does open and close with the latch there, but I mean, the detail on the box itself, I mean, just look at that. You know, I mean, that is really, really nice, guys. You know, it's really nice. I like that. They've done a really good job of that. Like I say, the latch does open, the box opens to reveal a weapon. Pretty damn cool. So the range of weapons you've actually got another one inside the box. Yeah, it does come. This is why I'm glad I've got fingernails at times, because these things are really horrific to try and get out. You know what I mean? You can see I'm struggling myself, and I've got fingernails. Yeah, it does contain the bullet in there. That's pretty damn cool. The gun itself, we can get this out. Yep, there we go. Put that down in a second. So we'll have a look at the detail. You can see it does have the place for one of those clips to go into. It does have the cock in action on it. I think that is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, you know. So many array of guns that you can have. We'll go to this next big bugger here. Yes, sight can move up and down. That's it, woman. There you can. Nothing much else. That will move as well. Unfortunately, I suppose that is what these thingy hands are for. I'm guessing it's going to be, that will be to grab onto this type of thing. So that's what they're for. But I think the level of detail, again, sort of wear that's on there as well, it's pretty damn good. Well impressed with that as well, guys. I'm not sure what this particular piece is for. I dare say the instructions will tell me. I just haven't got the instructions off the bottom of the box yet. We do get that bit to go with them. And of course, you get these magazines here, with again the bullets in the top of them. 2 of those to go with this monster of a gun. I mean, look at that detail. That is just beautiful, guys. That really is beautiful. The dual action on there as well of sights. So you can turn it sideways, have it front on. You know what I mean? So you have the 2 different sights, so you can turn it that way, turn it that way, like you did in the movie, which is pretty phenomenal. Yeah, extending stock, hole in the bottom for one cartridge to go in, and obviously the sight can move up and down slightly, and the bottom bit doesn't move. I mean, I think that is an absolutely brilliant amount of detail, and the fact that you've actually got on here hanging from him, so you can actually just hang it from his back or have it in his hand, depending on which way you wanted it. I think that's pretty damn cool. Really awesome detail on it, guys. Awesome detail. Then you have the shotgun, which that bit does move. So you could put one of these ones in that I'll show you in a moment if you wanted to. You have one attached there. And really nice amounts of detail on these things, guys. I can't sing enough praises about how this one looks, and the amount of stuff you're getting with it for the price I paid. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Let's say we do have 2 of these, the bullets from it. Pretty damn cool. I would be afraid of losing those damn things. I must admit, we have what I believe to be the silenced gun. Let's see, this one actually does move as well. I'm quite surprised at that. It does move. And you do have the hole in the bottom. Let's get you a proper look at this thing before I put it down and get you the next bit, because I think that again is just bloody fantastic. And you do get the clip to go with it. Yeah, awesome. Now this one again does cock back, slide forward. So the space at the bottom. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't know the names of these weapons, because I ain't a weapons expert and I ain't from America, where you can get a hold of these things very easily and know more about them. So there you go, and there's the magazine for that one, or the clip for that one, or whatever the hell you want to call it. Yeah, and we'll have this smaller one here. And I think that is pretty cool. Again, cock back. You do have underneath space there for its clip, or its magazine, or whatever it is you would like to call it. And there you go, guys. That is what you're getting So accessories wise, guys, I can honestly say without a shadow of a doubt, this is the most amount of accessories I think I have ever gotten with any figure. And for me to have managed to pick it up as cheaply as what I did, surprised the hell out of me, you know, because that is probably the best. No, I'm just hoping that the actual figure himself can even match up anywhere near the amount of stuff you're getting and how good the details are on these. But there's only one way to find out, guys. Let's get him out. Let's get it looked at. And just look at this guy. I mean, wow. That is a damn good likeness. A damn good likeness. I've got to admit. I mean, I like the bits of blood on it as well, you know. I think it's an iconic sort of thing you do to have him with that bits of blood on and what have you, like you would have had, you know. And I think the suit, they've done an absolutely brilliant job, you know. It's the black shirt, you've got the black tie, you've got the black waistcoat, black jacket, black pants. It's, I mean, I'm saying black, but it's just the way it's done, you know. It just looks absolutely brilliant. You know, it really does, guys. I am really impressed with that. You know, they really have done a grand job. Yeah, everything just looks beautifully tailored. Yeah, he is actually even wearing black socks as well, guys, you know, and that's how much detail have went into the shoes themselves. Obviously don't have laces on, but they look like they have, you know, which is a good touch. I think having laces itself would have been very fiddly, and I don't like having to fiddle that much with stuff, so I think it's good that they've got them the way they have. Yeah, but I think the actual look and what they've done and how it looks is absolutely brilliant, you know. And like I say, that head sculpt looks to me to be pretty damn good. But before we get into that, come on guys, we know what you're always here for. You're here to see the articulation. Let's see some of the things that he is capable of doing. So let's bring him forward. We'll have to move this camera up and let's see. Man, you've got some pretty good downward motion of that head. It looks pretty much straightforward. Can't really look back too much. Side tilt, you've got a little bit. It's enough to get what you need out of it. And obviously it's going to spin quite nicely. And I like the hair being sculpted hair. It's pretty good. You know, like I say, this actual suit itself, the way they've done it, is phenomenal. You know, shoulders wise, you do have like the butterfly shoulder, so they'll move forward and backwards at the shoulder joint itself underneath the shirt there, which is good. You're not going to get quite the 90 degrees up because the shoulder padding here is going to stop that, plus you've got the pull underneath, so we don't really want to be messing with that too much. The front raising of the arm, let's see if I can grab him without ruining his shirt. Not a great deal considering, you know, it's, I'm sure you can maneuver it around, but that's really, you haven't got a great deal. The suit seems to be really stopping you from getting that into a really good sort of position, which seems strange when you to character that you really need to be able to move him into some fairly decent positions, you know. He's always fighting, you know, back over. You've got, let's just see if we can zoom this out just a fraction for you guys. There you've got that, but I am sort of pretty, I think that you're not getting a great deal of forward. Yeah, you really are struggling to get any sort of much of a forward motion there on his arm, you know. You do have bicep swivel at the top there, and get really grand range of motion there from, I think, you know, the total double bend there, which is brilliant. And wrist wise, I suppose he's going to have to alter it to maybe, but you will get, see how it's flexion, the flexion is going down over, so you just need to move the wrist peg if you wanted the front to back sort of flexion on it instead. Yeah, you do have to sort of watch again though for the material sort of creasing up as it would if you were wearing a suit yourself and you were in bending your arms and everything, you know, it is going to sort of crease up a bit. So it's something that you might want to watch out for, because you don't want too much behind your neck, do you? See, what about his waist? Yep, you've got a good little bit of ab crunch there. Yeah, so you can see, look, you're getting some decent ab crunch to it, and bending back over to get some half decent motion there. So that's pretty good. What we've got hips wise, so you're getting some pretty good range of motion there. I would say to be careful mainly of, you can see the split at the groin, you don't want to split the pants, so you have got pretty good range of motion on there, on the whole. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just again, like I say, you just want to be careful. Moving legs forward. You can see how strange that sort of looks. That is his foot in the peg. Yeah, that's not just a case of moving it back and forwards. That is how it is, which looks, when you see it like that, it looks really friggin' weird. I mean, that is like mentally irregular. Yeah, that is something that you just, I wouldn't want to see that grab, because that is really, really sort of off-putting. But we're looking at how far forward his legs go, which is pretty good. You know, you got pretty good flexion forward. Rear-wise, you never have good rear-wise ones with the hot toy thingy, because of the way the backside's made. You never get good flexion on those. The knee, again, you can hear it's like a ratchet. I can feel it. You can possibly hear it at the last little bit. Yeah, but you're getting a really damn good range of motion on the knee. It's just, again, look at this. I mean, that is just mentally irregular, guys. That is just so strange to see. It really is off-putting when you see that. So you do want to get it in a position where you're really not having his legs up in the air, otherwise that is just going to really put you off, guys. It really is, you know. So you're going to have to try and, I think, are pretty much on the ground and his pants are covering, otherwise that is going to be extremely off-putting. I mean, extremely off-putting. What I think I'll do is I'll give you a bit more of a close-up of the guy, and then maybe we'll get him holding onto some of his weapons and that, and see what he looks like that. But first off, let's get you a few close-ups. Yeah, I think that it's pretty damn good from most angles. I've seen a few of them on there myself when I've been watching the reviews and that, where I thought myself, not too sure about that one. It looks a bit strange. Looks a bit weird. He looks a bit thin in the face. Yeah, and he is actually sort of, when you look at him through the camera's adding. Yeah, like they say, the camera adds pounds to you. It is actually adding to the width of his face when you see him through the camera's viewpoint. When I look at him, he's actually sort of slightly thinner in the face than what you're seeing here. So that's maybe why some people are saying that the head sculpt might not be, you know, as good as what they'd hoped or as good as what they thought. But generally speaking, to be perfectly honest with you guys, it is pretty damn good when you get it, you know, because it does look slightly thinner than what you're seeing here. You know, and the tailoring wise, I mean, just look at how good that suit looks. You know, that's why I want to be careful, because you can see this side where I haven't really bent it, there's not much of a thingy, and in there where I have bent it, you've already got that sort of slight creasing going on. But that's what I do, guys. That's what I do, because I'm going to put them in possibly a dynamic pose, you know, because that's just the way I like this to pose mine. You know, like I say, it's just those feet, when you move those things out the way and you see the way the feet are in there, it is just absolutely mentally irregular. It really is. It's really strange to see that, and it's very, very off-putting, especially as the rest of this figure is absolutely amazing. Yeah, but let's get some weapons in his hand and see what he looks like, guys. Oh man, just look at this guy. Yes, man, I think that's cool. You might be able to just make out in his belt there, we have one gun. The actual other one is hidden on the other side. Now what actually really is mentally good about it is that his waistcoat here has the buttons on the front, but it's actually a magnetic strip running down it, so it attaches itself every time. So if you pull that gun up there now, that would literally reattach itself all the way down, which I think is a brilliant little touch. I mean, that is a magnificent little touch, you know, because imagine trying to undo the buttons out there on that thing, you would definitely lose them or break them. So I think as a magic little touch to run the magnetic strip down there is spot on. You can see there, he has the machine gun down one side, pistol in his hand, and then the shotgun in the other. And I think that is pretty damned awesome, guys. I mean, I really do. Yeah, I think that is just superb. Now, just to get him where he belongs, in the detolf, next to the other Keanu Reeves, the Neo, and see what he looks like in there, guys. And there you go, guys. There's the two Keanu Reeves in a detolf together. Pretty damn wicked. I just need to get now the movies, the John Wick one, so I can put one of them in there back of there alongside the Matrix one. I think that is pretty damn cool. So anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that little overlay there and a little rundown of what you get, my little review. If you did, then please put on a like. If you didn't, hey, put on a dislike. Yeah, all the things won't make no difference to me, guys. You know, I'd like you to enjoy it, but if you didn't, well then, yeah, you can easily put a dislike on there. Anyway, guys, comment if you wish, and I will comment back, and I will catch yous in the next one, guys. This is the Bearded Nerdy Oaf, and I am out of here.
So what I believe you were trying to say is thank you.
Thank you?
You're welcome.
What? No. I didn't. I wasn't. Why would I ever say that? I mean,
Okay.